Hi, Shay here. Thank you so much for joining me today. We are going to reflect, look back, talk about things looking forward, and I wanted to do a 2022 year in review. I went back and I watched the one I did last year, and I did it on New Year's Eve, and it was about almost 11 o'clock at night, so it was like an hour till the new year. We are back again on New Year's Eve, but it's a little bit earlier because I'm old. It's 3:51 p.m. And I decided to have this video go out on New Year's Eve versus New Year's Day because I am going to be going live on New Year's Day. So I didn't want to get a video for me and a live for me all on the same day. So I'm like, let's do it New Year's Eve. Why not? So we are in my craft room right now. And I've got a couple of these ones that you see behind me are from last year that I talked about. And I've got those magnetic frames that's just like clip on top and clip on the bottom. Get them from Amazon. They're really, really nice. So let's get into it, okay? Let's talk about, now it's funny because I counted how many I completed this year. And it's just about the exact same amount that I completed last year. It wasn't planned. I did 21 last year and I did 21 this year. Plus, if you want to count some of the little paint gem ones, I've done 5 of those. So it'd be 26. But I don't know if I count those because they're really, really small, but I'll show you those at the end. But 21 good sized diamond paintings, and that's what I did last year. So I guess that's kind of my sweet spot on what I can do in a year. So let's get into it and let me show you. Now last year I did not have them in order. This year I did. And I also did a logbook this year, which I've had some people in some of my videos ask me about my logbook. It's just a very, very simple, I just got this from Target last year, and I just go in, and this was number 1, Honey Mermaid. So I just put the logbook sticker right here, and I just kind of put, all the details, when I started it, when I finished, any notes, because if I do a post-review video, or just to go back and look at, what the painting was like. And it's great because last year I didn't have this, and I had to just kind of remember which ones I had done in 2021. But this year I was actually able to use this and have them in order and know exactly how many I did and why I did them and when I did it. So it was really, really nice. So if y'all haven't done a logbook, I know there's different ways of doing them, but this is how I do it. So it's just very, very simple. Okay, so our first one was Honey Mermaid. Look at the sun coming in. I'm sorry, I've got the sun coming in from my windows over there. The afternoon sun's starting to set a little bit, but look at the sun hitting those gold and kind of that honey color. Yes, beautiful. That's Honey Mermaid. Diamond Art Club, Simona Candini, and I did that in January. So that was my very, very first one. Loved it. It's a great size. Let's see, the size was a 56 by 71 centimeters. I love that size. Can't go wrong with a 56 by 71. I did enhance it with some extra things, but again, I've done post reviews on most of these already. So if you want to go back and look at those, you're welcome to. This is just kind of an overall, what I've completed. All right, y'all. Second one is Winston the Frenchie, which I know I told y'all I had some surprises that I wanted to tell you during my last whip and chat, but I couldn't tell you because it was too soon, but I can tell you now, we got a Frenchie. So this was like, isn't that weird? I did this last February. Was it February? January. And we got him a year later. We have a Frenchie. We got a French bulldog. His name is Oliver. This is Winston. So let's talk about Winston. But yes, we have a new puppy. He's 12 weeks old. And I'll get into more of that in my next whip and chat. But let's look at him. This is from Dreamer Designs. It was very, very confetti heavy. A lot of different colors. I added a ton of ABs. A lot more than what was charted. So yes, really had a good time doing this one. So I did this one in January. And I'm just gonna throw these down on the floor. Let's see. Oh yeah, I added quite a bit. It took me 2.5 weeks to do that one. All right, let's see the next one. Oh yes, y'all. If you've been around me for a while and you've been watching my channel and following me, you've seen that I started doing dessert cups. These are the dessert cups. I got all 12 months. And they're super cute. They all have the month over here. They have a little coffee cup, a dessert cup, and they have a little word that goes with the month. I love them. My first one I did in February. So you'll see those throughout this video. They're a great size. Yeah. And when I get to September, I will show you, I've got a frame that fits these that I got from Amazon. I'll have it linked down below if you're interested in these. These came from FG Normal. So love them. I did one for almost every month, but when I got to October, things started getting crazy with the holidays and I didn't quite finish, but I'm gonna go back and finish those. I've got January to do because I haven't completed that one yet. So here's February. And like I said, I have a little frame that I just pop them in every month and a little easel, and I just put them in my craft room. All right, next one was another Dreamer Designs, and this had a lot of special drills in it. This is Sending Love and Lots of It. I thought this would be really nice for February for Valentine's Day. So again, it has a lot of special drills. You can see all right here. Really, really fun project. I did this during the retreat. I went to a retreat in February in Texas, and I did this entire thing during those 4 days. So yeah, this was a great one. And again, foretelling, didn't even know I was gonna get one. I did another Frenchie. Y'all, I have a thing for Frenchies. I've always wanted one, and we finally got one, and I'm just so happy. It's kind of a combination of my Boston Terriers because I have 2 Bostons, and then this is one of the bubble rounds. This was a gift, so I'm not sure where it came from. I think it came from DP with Sparklers, Tmall. I think that's where it came from. But I like how it's got the little border. It's all crystals in there. It's got the cute little glasses. So yeah, that was a 30 by 30. So a great little snack size. And then the next one I did was, I'm referring to my logbook. So funny, Far-Sighted Frenchie. I did 2 Frenchies last year. And then the next one I did was March dessert cup. Now what I normally did with these dessert cups, I would do a big one and then I would have a small one going on the side. So I'd have 2 whips going at the same time, and I would just kind of go back and forth between the small one, depending if I wanted round or square, but these are all rounds. So yeah, lucky. So I did that one. Super cute. I love these. And then in March, I hosted an event called Mermaids and Magic. And, oh gosh, y'all, that wasn't supposed to happen. Oops. I had it glued, but I ripped it off because I was going to take all these off. Anyways, this is Aquatic Mermaid, and this is from Jazz Higgins. She's an artist that sells her own diamond paintings, but I did this for Mermaids and Magic. Is she not adorable? Look at all her flowers. I added a ton of crystals and ABs in there. So yes, and it's got the magnet on the bottom. I just need to re-glue the top. It's a little heavy, I guess, for it. It's a cute little fish. So this is from Jazz Higgins, and she's out of Australia. So I got that directly from her. She sells her diamond paintings. And then it was time to do April's dessert cup. So it says spring, very, very cute. It's got the butterflies. I love these dessert cups, y'all. They're really, really fun. And then I did a Craftably. Now this is a Craftably and it's a partial. All that you diamond paint is the fox. And he's got a ton of special drills in there. Is he all crystals? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. I did this a while ago, so I had to remember it's all crystals in there. And this might even still be available at Craftably. You'll have to go check it out. Which, by the way, if you don't know, another good thing that happened this year, I became an affiliate with Craftably. So I have a discount code, Shay20, for first-time customers. And then I have a referral link if you're a returning customer that's down in the description. And if you use that, I may earn a small commission. So thank you if you use either one of those. But yeah, so I did the fox. The Fancy Fox is what its official title is. Now this next one is very, very special. This was one I started on. This is Cancer from Josephine Wall from Diamond Art Club. I started on this in March, but I put it away in April. I didn't finish it. Josephine Walls are known for being very, very confetti heavy. I'll try to hold this up. She's a big one, y'all. It's a beautiful mermaid with her child. So you've got the crab in there. So pretty. So I stopped it in April, but then my mother-in-law took it over for me and she finished it in November. So, and we did a post review together. But yes, so she let me keep it. So it was half by me and half by her. I did the top half and she did the second half. But yeah, this is the only J-wall I've ever done. And I don't know if I'll do another one. Very, very confetti heavy. Now, for those of you that are new or may not know what that word means, confetti is like when you're constantly changing colors multiple times. So it takes you longer to complete it. And then after Cancer, I did May's dessert cup. Flowers. It's got the little marshmallows in there. Oh, I love these. I'm looking forward to doing January's. And then, oh, my next one, I gifted to somebody, so I can't show y'all. This is another Craftably, and it's Gracie the Gardener. Look at how cute she is. It's a Sheena Pike, and this is just the logbook sticker. I gave this to one of my Patreons, to her daughter. Her daughter loves squirrels, and she really wanted her mom to do this one. And I had just completed it, and I said I would love to give it to her. And her daughter framed it and hung it in her room. So Christine, if you're watching, I hope she's enjoying this. So yeah, meant a lot to me that I could gift this to somebody. So that's the one I don't have because it was gifted. So, all right. Then we're going on to, oh my gosh, there was my coffee. Okay, I'm gonna totally leave that in. I just cleaned up all the spilled coffee. Now I can tell y'all what's important to me. My computer, keyboard, my microphone, or my diamond paintings, because coffee was everywhere. The diamond paintings got wiped first. So that tells you something right there. I was like, oh my gosh, my diamond paintings. It's the first thing I was concerned about. Forget the computer, forget the keyboard and the microphone. The diamond paintings are like most important. All right, so we've had our bloopers. I drank the rest of the coffee. There was about that much left and I drank the rest of it. So I also checked my logbook. I did my diamond paintings first, my logbook, and then I was like, oh my gosh, my keyboard, my computer. All right, so where were we? I gotta go back and watch that. It's gotta be so funny. I'm like, oh my coffee. All right, next we did June. Our June dessert cup. It says summer. It's got the rainbows everywhere. I think I did this on the airplane coming back from Hawaii. Yeah, so that was really fun. It's a good one to do on the road. All right, and my next one, because I do try to do different companies. This is from Dye Moon Shop. It's this gorgeous mermaid, and you can tell she's kind of looking over her shoulder. It's called Bakushan, and I did do a post review on this one. You see the bubbles coming up. Yes, gorgeous. Really, really enjoyed this. This was from Dye Moon Shop, and it's not very big. This one, I don't know what size. Let me see. 53 by 40, which is a good size. Next, I tried another company, and there's quite a bit of history on this one. Didn't love the experience, won't order from them again, but I tried it and I completed it. This is from Uniquely Yours Down Under, and this is Sea Monarch. It's a Jasmine Beckett Griffith. Her face is really, really green, if you can see it. This was actually the second canvas they sent me. The first one was not sticky enough, so I had to, so I told them, and they did right by me. They sent me a new canvas. It was stickier, and I went ahead and completed this. The first one had the bottom row completed, so I had to do this one almost twice, a little bit. But love the butterflies, just not loving her skin color on there and the way that it was rendered. But yeah, so that's Uniquely Yours Down Under. And I had one I started on, but I didn't finish, and that was Releasing Fireflies. That's a Craftably. It's another Jasmine Beckett Griffith. So that's one of my whips that I'm still working on. Started it in June. I said I paused June 30th. So after about a month, I start to waver a little bit. And then we did July dessert cup, Land That I Love. It's got USA on there. So I did my July. And then I moved right into August dessert cup. Why not, right? Cool Off with Watermelon. I like this one. So that was that one. And then my next one in August was for an event that I hosted. That was Oz and Og, a Wizard of Oz themed event. I hosted that with Diamond Art Nurse. And this is a Simona Candini. It's from Diamond Art Club. And it's called A Long Journey Home. And I added a little peekaboo of her red ruby slipper, if you can see that underneath her dress. Kind of just added that pop of red because I really felt like she needed the ruby red in there somewhere, but I loved this one. A lot of greens, kind of got a little tired of the green, especially the greens at the bottom, kind of a swampy kind of green. But once I got up to her and her dress and everything in the line, it was really, really fun. I like all the little people in the basket, her little friends. So yeah, so that was A Long Journey Home from Simona Candini. I love her artwork. And then we did September, and this is the last dessert cup I completed. Now here's the frame from Amazon. So every month I just change these out, and I just have it on an easel, and I just have it in my craft room. So this is September, it's back to school. It's got the apple in there. So that one's framed. That's mostly the last one I did. And then in October, I did a Cauldron of Myrrh. It's a Diamond Art Club, and it's an Ivy Dolomore, and it's got the mermaid inside of a cauldron. I did this for Drills and Chills and Festival of Witches. And I did add quite a few crystals and ABs in this painting, so I did enhance it quite a bit. But I loved this one. Very, very fun. Took me a while, but yeah, I did that one. And then I did Autumn's Golden Moments for Thanksgiving for the fall. It's a really big Craftibly one. I say big, it's 56, it's 142 by 60 in centimeters. So it's really, really long. I did about half of it. So it's a gorgeous landscape. I'm gonna pull it out again next year. So haven't finished that one yet. I did it for about a month. And then my last one that I just finished was another Diamond Art Club. This is exclusive to Hobby Lobby, where they sold these. And this is Retro Santa Believe. So you've got the cute little Santa, and it's got the electro diamonds in there. Yeah, this was a lot of fun. It was a great size. This one is a 42 by 42. So it took me a few weeks, but with the holidays, I just kind of took my time. So I did that one. And then after Santa, to kind of fill in the time during the Christmas season and before starting a new one on January 1st, I started doing the paint gem. I got the cocktail series. I'm gonna give these to my Patreons in their birthday cards because I send everybody a birthday card, or I try to. But I finished these little drinks. I did 5 of them. Aren't they cute? Little cocktails. Yeah, so I did those. I don't know if I'm gonna count those because they're so small, but that's it. But I was thinking and kind of, like I said, reflecting back on the year and, some things that have happened. Of course, I got my craft room, which is, I didn't have this last year. I was filming this video in my bedroom last year. So a lot's happened. I got my craft room. I became an affiliate with Craftibly. I met some amazing people, got a lot of new friends, did a ton of videos, had so much fun. I looked back at my goals and I feel like I did pretty good. I achieved, I didn't have a number in mind of completed diamond paintings. I just had, I just wanted to, get my craft room and, make better videos and better content and have fun. And I feel like we've done that. So, and like I said, I do have a Patreon. So quick little plug. If you are interested, it's a monthly subscription and I have about 41 people at this point. So we've got a small little community and it's behind the scenes content. We do monthly Zooms. We had one last night, a lot of fun. And there's things I share on there that I don't share with everybody else because it's just, I don't want everything, all my business on the internet, right? I mean, I tell y'all most things, but there's some things that I share with Patrons that they share with me that we just, it's a way to get to know each other better. So if you're interested in signing up for my Patreon, there is a link down below and I would love to have you. And then one more thing I wanted to talk about. It's kind of mushy. So I was in my feels for a little bit. I took some notes so I didn't forget. So this is just a warning. I'm going to get all Oprah on y'all for a second, okay? That's kind of how I felt when I wrote this. But I'm on my feels right now. As we go into 2023, I'm manifesting a year of unity for everyone to encourage and support one another and to be transparent with one another so that every single person feels like they are enough, okay? No matter the perception, we all struggle. Some speak openly, but many remain silent. I'm one of them. My best friend actually lovingly calls me the vault because I'm not one to open up about a lot of things and kind of hold a lot of things inside. So I'm trying to get better at that. Let's see, where are we at? There is no need to be competitive, have an ego, gatekeep trade secrets, envy others, or flex on people. Life is hard enough as it is. Leave that shit behind in 2022, okay? Be vulnerable, offer encouragement, share the success hacks you've learned for life and business. Take 5 seconds to leave a comment on someone's page to hype them up, okay? Let's all just help each other to be the best and happiest versions of ourselves. The world is full of loss and tragedy every single day. Let's try to make it a little happier. So whether you've had your best year yet or this year was full of lessons to strengthen you, I wish you all a happy and fulfilled year ahead. So what are you manifesting for yourself? I want to know going into 2023. Please share below if you're comfortable because, the whole resolutions thing is kind of tricky. Some people do it, some people don't. Some people stick to them, some don't. Goals is what I kind of like to have. I haven't really set any goals for myself other than here lately I started feeling like a little burnout, I guess you could say, not with diamond painting, just with videos, with making videos and filming and YouTube. And I, have slowed down a little bit and I took a little break and I think that was definitely needed because I feel refreshed. I'm looking forward to starting the new year, getting back on track and back on my schedule, and just having a good time and doing it, you know, have always done it, right? And just make it even better. So that's all I can do. That's it for this video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed it. Have a great New Year's Eve if you're watching this tonight. If you're watching it tomorrow or another day, Happy New Year. And I just want nothing but good things for everybody here, okay? All right, love y'all so much. If you have not subscribed, I would love to have you. It's free. There's a subscribe button down below. Just click on that and you'll be part of my journey and part of my world here and my little tiny part of the internet. And then if there's a little notification bell right next to that subscribe button. If you click on that and click all, then you'll get notified every time I post up any new videos. All right, and also give me a thumbs up on your way out. Those really do help. Love y'all so much. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one. Okay, bye guys.